Offbeat Cinema, brought to you by Mighty Taco. For 50 years, everyone in Buffalo and beyond has enjoyed the great taste of Mighty. Find out more at mightytaco.com. And by Extreme Discount Mattress. George Costello sells mattresses for less, a lot less, in-store and online at extrememattress.com.
Welcome one and all to the Hungry Ear Coffee House. It is a mad pad daddy-o, and my name is Theo, and I bid you welcome to Offbeat Cinema. We definitely have one far gone evening in store for you tonight, so let's get right to it, shall we, Bird?
You are so correct on that one, Theo. Tonight could be just a little more far gone than usual, and it all has to do with our movie, Marijuana. Or some like to call it the devil weed.
Yeah, Bird, many have called it and worse, but tonight we're taking a modern approach to this popular botanical with a movie that tries to get to the truth about it, or at least I think it does.
Well, excuse me, Theo, if I don't join in the fun on this subject, because, you know, I guess it's easy to laugh about cannabis in today's permissive, ultra-hip playground that you call cool. Maybe you never stayed up all night guiding some poor frat kid through what I like to call a marijuana fear freak out.
Yeah, wow, Bird, you know, you're right. I've never done that, but you have?
No, I have not. I just heard Jack Webb say something like that on an episode of Dragnet, and according to our movie tonight, that kind of freak out happens all the time.
Jack would know. Bird, it is kind of hard to base anything on our movie tonight because the movie Marijuana was originally intended to be a warning with a huge anti-weed message clearly posted, but it was so poorly executed that just no one took this movie seriously, not even when it was first released.
Yeah, cats like Reefer Madness, Assassin of Youth before it. Marijuana is misguided at best, and many times it's just downright funny.
And it is ironic that this film was made to function as a warning about the evils of smoking pot. And now people go to midnight movies to bake and watch these movies for laughs, for lots of laughs.
Look who's here.
Speaking of laughs.
Hi, boys.
Hello.
These are for
Wow.
the movie tonight. I had a feeling they were really going to come in handy later.
Oh,
so.
Spectra, I think you are correct on that one.
Wow,
That's
you sure that'll be enough?
I'll take this one.
I don't know where to start.
Okay, so Marijuana is a perfect example of a Mondo shockumentary exploitation film, and we think you are really going to dig it.
Now, the plot line here is a pretty typical one. An innocent young girl takes one puff of marijuana and is hopelessly addicted, and then goes immediately into prostitution, of course, to support her cannabis habits.
Yeah, like, man, why do you think they call it dope?
Yeah. Marijuana is from 1937, and of course, times and attitudes have certainly changed. But right now, brew up some coffee, bake a big bunch of chocolate chip cookies, or just bake. Can your heart take the terror that is marijuana? Dig it.
Hey kids, how would you like to hear this on the screen instead of the great show you came to see? That's what you sound like. Honest. Please cooperate and do your part in keeping this theater quiet so everyone, including you, can enjoy it. Remember, lots of adults and kids, too, paid admission to enjoy the show. We must insist on absolute quiet. Otherwise, we will be forced to evict all disturbance makers from the theater. Thank you.
Jimmy, you don't love me. I'm a fool. I'm a fool.
I know, Sally, but I don't mind. In the old days, parents knew what their kids were doing even.
If my mother and dad had come to places like this, I wouldn't be here now.
It's awfully good of you to say that, Morgan.
All right.
Oh, here's Elaine now.
Thank you, Mrs. Roberts. Hello, dear.
Hello, Morgan.
I'll get my things.
All right. Good night, Mother. Morgan and I will be running along now. Don't be lonesome. No, I won't. Your sister will be home early. Where is Burma tonight? She went over to her friend Jones to do homework. That's good. Now, don't worry about Burma. I know she's high-spirited. And you know Morgan's family. I understand. And Burma is just as anxious to see you safely married as I am. I'm sure she is.
Ready, dear?
Righto. You all go along. I won't be lonely. I'll be working on your trousseau.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
What are you laughing at, Burma? Oh, I'm enjoying the holes of higher learning, Joy.
Ah, this is just the beginning. Soon I'll be working, and then we'll go to the high rolling places.
So you consider me one of the nation's nifties? Oh, you'll have your big moments. Wait till Dick makes his million, then your mother won't care if you go out with him. Well, you can't blame her. She knows that you can't even make love on an empty stomach.
Don't worry, Dick. You can always look forward to an old age fancy. Is he here? Yeah. Over there. At the end of the bar. What a bubble. Some of these kids are burning it up.
But that doesn't make them...
There you are.
Say, Billy, you promised me more than 2 beers tonight.
Why, I didn't expect to spend all my money in one place.
2 beers. For the ladies. Yes, sir.
I bet you can't put this on your head.
But I can.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, yes, I can.
Well, all right. Well, you better help me.
Very high and lay low. All by a tumbler of beer.
Thanks. Well, watch out for that amorous antique.
Why don't you sit at our table?
I'd go out of my way to be with so much youth and beauty. Drinks here. Or maybe cocktails for the ladies?
No, thank you. The beer here is very good.
Excuse me a moment. May I trouble you for a match?
My troubles are not matches.
Oh, well.
First thing we got onto was a nice slippery rock, so we would start out right down the hill, head over heels again, and someday we hit that water just a splash.
Well, I gotta go.
No, I mean home. That puppy over there gives me an idea. What do you say we have a weenie roast next Saturday? Yeah, but where?
And if we can get the weenies?
And if we can get the beer.
Why not try my beach place? It's stocked with plenty of both.
Well, what would the tariff be if we so decided?
Well, you'd be my guest, of course. Say, next Saturday night?
Well, that's certainly nice, eh, pal? As one gentleman to another, that's swell.
Stop that, Dick.
I'm not doing anything. You like music, don't you?
Yes, but you were tickling my knee.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that, is there? I mean, the music. Ah, come on. Haven't you got a little lovin' for a poor fella?
You won't always be poor.
Now you're talking.
I know, but you won't always be poor.
Gee, I'm glad you feel that way.
Dick, stop.
But I'm not doing anything.
Well, if a couple of drinks are going to make you answer the call a while, I won't go with you anymore.
You're stopping me in my favorite sin. You're my girlfriend, aren't you?
Yes.
But no honeymooning until after we're married.
Oh, come on back, honey.
I'll teach him a lesson. He can just see how it feels to go home alone.
I'll teach her a lesson. I'll just let her walk home. Honey?
Quite late, isn't it, dear?
Maybe. Say, Mother,
Yes, dear.
all the other girls have evening gowns. Why can't I have one?
Why, dear?
I want one for Saturday night.
An evening gown. Don't be silly.
Oh, I never have anything.
I'll fix over that blue silk dress of Elaine's for you. She never wears it anymore. It will look real pretty on you.
Everything I have is Elaine's. Why can't I have something new of my very own?
You know, Burma, we must sacrifice a little for Elaine. After she's married, your turn will come.
Good night.
Did you get all your homework done? Did you get all your lessons tonight?
Yes, all of them.
Welcome back to Offbeat Cinema. We hope our film tonight has you scared straight.
Yeah, you know, this movie's had a contrarian effect on me. I'm gonna be one of those guys who really gets into all things weed. I'm gonna start wearing only clothing made from hemp. Brownies, anyone? I'm even drinking a refreshing cannabis-flavored beverage right now, and the air freshener hanging on the rear view mirror of my car. You guessed it, cannabis scented.
Well, that's great, Bird. In fact, tonight it would be a good night for you to take a little drive across the border into Canada. The dogs at the border would just love you.
I'm sorry, Theo. I got carried away. That was the hemp talking. Yeah. I don't even own a car.
Yeah.
Disjointed, foggy.
Yes, he is.
Hallucinogenic. A purple hazy dreamscape. It could only mean but one thing. The mail is in.
The mail is indeed in, and we have some very fine correspondence from some very fine correspondence tonight. We're going to start with our friend Robert Lindback, who is from Jamestown, New York, just down the thruway. And he says, Dear Bird, Zelda, and Theo, Hello, Hepcats. I've been watching Offbeat Cinema since 1994. Wow, veteran. And it's always a treat to see you all. 2 movies that must be shown, Psychomania from 1971 and Death Smiles on a Murderer from 1973. Well, those are great suggestions, and we will certainly put them on the list. You never know. Much love and regards, Robert Lindbeck, and much love and regards back to you, Robert. Thank you for writing. Always happy to hear from you.
Okay, and we have a little something from our friend Troy Meters from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He visited our friends at the Sunshine Cafe in Niagara Falls. Love that little place. And he just wanted to let us know that he had a great time visiting our little friends, and he had breakfast at this restaurant. And he didn't even realize that he was dining in the set of one of his favorite offbeat cinema movies, Attack of the Killer Shrews. That's lovely to hear from
Niagara
him.
Falls. Yeah, well, cats, make sure you just
Bird.
Yes.
There is one more letter for you, and
For
it
me?
is addressed to you specifically. I present this to you because it is a federal offense to open someone else's mail, so it's all yours, buddy.
Oh, it's from a very special friend of Offbeat Cinema who will go nameless until we see exactly what he's sending us. He's taped this letter. It's hermetically sealed. I don't see any foreign substance falling out. There's a letter. Dear Bird, I'm still unable to get retro TV and hence no Offbeat Cinema. If you would have someone of influence and power convince them that it would be in their better interest and satisfaction of viewers that have had their viewer satisfaction sincerely comprised, there would be a strong possibility that your program and others, which are sorely missed, would be restored. And he leaves a special coded, oh, that's his phone number. I can't read that. But it's our friend forever, Mr. Lenny Glantz.
Oh, man.
We hold Lenny Glantz at a very, very high level of Offbeat Cinema fandom.
Lenny.
So thank you, Lenny.
Man.
And it's a darn shame that you are cut off from our content.
You of all people.
You of all people. Well, you know that if you can't get us in broadcast or in streaming, you can watch us on the internet. We're everywhere. Offbeatcinema.tv. Check us out on YouTube if you've got that. Not sure what kind of wavelengths you got going on over at your house, Lenny, but maybe you don't even need hookups. You're just getting it straight directly into the brain, but we're sending you good vibes no matter what. Thanks, Lenny. And make sure you all keep writing.
Yeah.
Lenny likes to put pen to paper. We get lots of mail, as you see, pen to paper, old school, but you can also send us emails. You can commute with us on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, and our beautiful website, offbeatcinema.tv, has all the goods. We've got the swag, we've got the schedules, we've got pictures.
We got Lenny.
We got Lenny! Hang there with us, Lenny. Now back to our little dope opera, Marijuana, from 1937. Watch and learn.
That's what Joanne always says.
Well, I never know what to say when the teacher asks me.
Hey, don't forget, we're going to the beach tonight.
I don't think I should, Dick. That homework alibi's wearing thin.
Well, you got by with it the other night, didn't you? And besides, that fellow Tony seems like a pretty grand person to know. Ah, they're not going to miss you as long as your sister's around.
Well, what kind of strategy would you suggest to spring me through the interference?
Leave it to Joanne again. She'll turn you out a healthy alibi.
Okay by me. So long.
So long. Step up and take your choice. They're all alike.
Where's my drink? Where's my drink?
Coming right up.
I hope not.
Hey, wake up there. That's right. Oh, yeah, I want to. Yeah, one for me. Oh, you think so? One for me. There you are.
Hey, what is this, an arsenal? And for a minute, sir, found me a shotgun.
Married with that gun wouldn't be legal.
Why not?
It isn't loaded.
Who said it wasn't loaded? This is going to be a slippery drink for sliding girls.
The sliding top, slippery girl. Groaning at the bar when we put out to sea. Good.
Is there anything here I haven't tried yet?
The funniest cigarettes I ever saw.
Funniest cigarettes I ever tasted. Here, Burma, try one of these on your algebra.
What are they?
I don't know.
We tried Tony's giggle water. Let's try his giggle weed.
You're acting like a fool, Burma. Don't be silly.
You're the one that's silly, because you're not silly. There's not a laugh left in your larynx. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo?
One hot lover coming right up.
One right peach coming right down.
Oh, for a worm's eye view of that.
How'd you know this is Saturday night?
Where's Joanne? Yes, where is she? Swimming in the moonlight. Ooh, let's go! What are we going to do for bathing suits? Well, we won't wear any. What? No bathing suits?
better ease up a little bit.
What's wrong?
Come on, I'll take you out on the beach and you can cool off.
Oh, that's a good idea. There's too many people around.
What?
There's too many people looking at us.
I love you. Say, where are the girls? Say, pal, can you fill this up for me? About
Too
this?
busy. I'm going to fill these up.
That's easy. Only two, I guess. Huh? We're missing.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
listen, Jim, come on out here.
This bunch sure uses up the joy wheat, don't they?
Well, that's one way of creating business. When they're that age, they're not suspicious and easily hooked.
Oh, Dick, I love you. Will you always be crazy about me, Dick?
Why, of course I will, Burma. You know that. Now, come on. Come on, let's get back inside. Hey, what's going on here?
Where's Joanne?
Joanne, why,
I haven't seen her. Why, the last I saw of her, she was going to swim out a ways.
Joanne! Joanne!
You kids are in a mess. This is what you've got to do. Under no circumstances are you to say you were in this house. The police will pass an innocent Winnie roast on the beach. But should they know of your actions here, that there's been a drinking party, nude bathing, an investigation will surely take place. And that will mean you're becoming wards of the juvenile court.
First song is called Edison 2.
Dear Mr. Edison, with what you left me, be incandescent to light my way. Now I'm working so much longer to keep the lights on, but that's okay. I think we need you, maybe sometimes, so not at all, if it's just the same. We need invention from Mr. Edison, and then we only have ourselves to Hey, Mr. Medicine, why can't you cure me? I'm on my spine. It's not contagious or infectious. I'm getting shivers up and down my spine. I think we need you, maybe sometimes, but not at all, if it's just the same. We need invention from Mr. Edison, and then we have ourselves to blame. We walk twisted visionary. This is expensive. I can't compete in this life of mine. I'm getting anxious like a felon, being sentenced for the very first time. I think I need you, maybe sometime, but not at all. It's just the same. Intervention, and I'm as civil as can fill mine.
But it's always been that way, Mother. And I had no idea that she even mixed with such a crowd. Burma.
Yes, Mother.
You might have at least considered me, Burma. You know what this will mean to Morgan's family.
Oh, sure, it's always you who's to be considered.
My dear.
And how do you suppose I feel about Joanne? Oh, my dear. If it wasn't that Elaine gets all the sympathy and attention around this place, maybe I wouldn't have to go to beer halls and beach parties. Maybe I wouldn't have even gotten into this trouble. All I ever hear around this place is Elaine, Elaine, Elaine.
Perhaps there's some way we can still keep Burma's name out of this affair.
Oh, you keep quiet.
There must be some way we can keep her name out of it.
I'll sacrifice everything. Every penny if necessary to protect our name. To keep you and Morgan from being broken up. It's Elaine again. I was sorry at first when I caused you this trouble, but now I don't care. Use your little money and keep my name out of the beach drowning, and by all means marry Elaine off. You don't ever have to do anything more for me, either of you. I just had to see you, Dick. These last 2 months since the accident have been unbearable. Nothing but quarrels with Mother and Elaine. I've made up my mind I won't live with them anymore. Dick, we've just got to get married.
Well, gee, Burma, you know how much I care for you, but I haven't any job. I couldn't support you.
You can find work, Dick. Take anything.
No. It's no use to even talk about it. Not until I can offer you some sort of security.
I didn't want to tell you, Dick, but there's another reason. Now I know something else. Dick, you must marry me.
Don't you worry, kid. I'll not let you down. We'll get married. I'll do anything. I'll see Tony. He'll make me a loan or give me a job.
Go ahead and talk to him. What difference does it make?
Is he here? Did you speak to him for me?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. He'll talk to you. So long, kid. I'll be seeing you. What's on your mind, kid?
It was your beach party. Well, I got Burma in trouble. I want to marry her, but I haven't any money. Haven't a job. That's why I came to see you. I've got to marry her.
So, I'm elected to be the best man at your wedding.
Oh, the kids didn't talk. It was all quieted down, all except Burma. I gotta marry her.
I'm unable to spare any cash right now, but I might be able to put you in a way of making a little money for yourself.
Tell me, I'll do anything.
Of course, you've got to be a little careful. Sit down. And I'll tell you about it.
This movie, it's just too shocking to be true. Oh, sure, Hollywood could scare us with films like this, but it can't happen in real life. I mean, can good kids really go bad?
Yes, Bird, good kids can go bad, and I have just the high school film strip here to prove it. A little something called Any Boy, USA.
Watch and learn, Bird.
Shivers, I've made up my mind. Yes, sir, I've made up my mind. I'm going to the city today. Right now, in fact. Let's see. $1.73. That'll take me a long ways, I've got these sandwiches, too. I'll be a man of action, as Grandfather says, and start out right now. Shivers, you stay here. The city is no place for a country dog. Go on, you run along home.
Good day, my young and healthy friend. Whither are you bound? To yonder great city, perchance? Come and visit with a tired, lonely old traveler for a spell.
Why, hello. Oh, forgive me for staring. I don't mean to be rude, but I must say you startled me.
Oh, come now, my dear young sir. There's no reason why I should startle you. It's just that you don't know me. Do stop for a moment. As I was about to say, you don't know me yet. Lots of people find me a delightful companion when first they get to know me. But alas, I don't seem to be able to keep my friends for very long. I try so hard to make people happy and gay, but I guess my spirits are much too strong for them.
Isn't your name Whiskey?
That's right. You're a lot smarter than I thought you were. That's my name, all right. See? If you look closely, you'll see it written right here on my shirt front.
Sure enough, I can see it.
Whenever I make a friend, I stick right with him as long as I can. In fact, I've had many friends who just couldn't part with me. Hello there, my friend. How are you? I have someone I want you to meet. This is Bill. I'm going to be his companion while he's in the city.
Oh, it's you, is it? I thought I'd gotten away from you. If I wasn't so weak, sick, I'd break your miserable neck. Oh, so you think you found a new companion, huh? Well, not if I have my say. Young fella, you get out of here before it's too late. This, Mr. Whiskey, never be your friend. In the beginning, he'll pretend to be. Make all sorts of grand promises, but in the end, he'll have all your health and all your money and might even make you a slave. Get out of here, boy, and fast.
Rubbish. That's no way for you to talk. Don't listen to him, Bill.
Look, Mr. Whiskey, or whatever your name is, I don't like it here. I'm going to leave.
That's right, boy. Get out of here. Yeah, you've seen the men on the street. There are countless thousands of us who have listened to his promises. And look at us now. All men of extinction. Go on home.
Just a minute, my dear young sir. I don't give up so easily. Friends are hard to find, and I insist that we be companions.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Get your hands off me. Shivers. Oh, Shivers, am I glad to see you. What a terrible dream I had. It was a dream, I think, but at the same time it seemed so real. Boy, I'd never want a companion like that old Mr. Whiskey. No, sir. You know, isn't this the most beautiful place in the whole wide world? Come on, let's go see what we're having for dinner. Come on.
one who got away from me. But I'll keep trying.
Wow. Wow, thanks for showing that to me. My eyes are wide open now, and I feel like I've learned an important life lesson. I'm just not sure what. Oh, man, could you, like, pass me the brownies?
Oh, the brownies are all gone, but can I interest you in some gummy candy instead?
Yeah.
Like, pass me the ripples. They're dill pickle, man, dill pickle. You know, it's strange the effect that this movie can have on you. So let's all get back to marijuana. You know what I mean. The movie. Let's fire it up. The movie.
If anybody says anything, leave it to me. We are carrying tea, that's all. Just tea. Come on.
What are you going to do about Dick?
Dick?
His being killed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do. You knew it before I read it in the papers. He came to you for a job.
I'm sure I can't tell you anything.
You can tell me or explain it to the police.
I take it I'm being threatened?
You're not going to smile your way out of this. You got out of it when Joanne was drowned. But I'm not keeping quiet about Dick.
All right. Go ahead and talk. Your name wasn't mentioned in that beach affair, but of course, if you want the newspapers to bring in the both of us.
I don't care. I don't care who's brought in now. Dick's dead, and nothing else matters.
In your grand and generous way, you took in a bunch of dumb kids, and one of them was drowned. And yesterday, when Dick came to you, you sent him out to be killed. Tony, I'm going to tell the police no matter what happens.
Listen, you little fool. You don't care about yourself, do you? But while I'm rotting in jail, what are you going to do about your baby?
Open that door.
I suppose it's going to be just a sweet little love child, won't it? And you'll give birth to it in your mother's or your sister's, Mrs. Morgan Stewart's home. Try this. It'll quiet your nerves. This is the point. Right now, you're in an unpleasant situation, and I'm the fellow who can help you out. I know how you feel. And I'm going to send you away to have your baby.
Elaine, we never gave her the sympathy and understanding she wanted. And now... I never realized, Mother. I'll do everything I can to find her and bring her home.
Well, dear, we'll be leaving in a few minutes.
Morgan, there's only one thing that mars my perfect happiness.
We mustn't let anything spoil our honeymoon. And when we get back, I'm going to do everything to help you find Burma.
Hey! Bring it along. Okay. Hello, Burma.
Gee, but I'm glad to see you.
You're certainly looking fine.
How do you feel now? Strong? Well?
Oh, I guess I'm all right now. Soon I'll be able to leave here with my baby.
You know, Burma, I don't think you should.
I shouldn't what?
Well, you become attached to it.
Sure. You got to think of your future, Burma. And it's not going to be so easy. That is for the kid to take care of.
But my baby must have a home.
Exactly. And very often wealthy families are willing to adopt a baby like yours. Give it a fine home, education, and all the opportunities in life that you would never be able to.
As a matter of fact, Tony just learned of a responsible couple who is willing to take your baby.
But I want
Would that be quite fair to the child?
You got to think of yourself, Burma. Your chance to make something of yourself and get your share of things from life.
You're smart, good looking. And if you listen to me, you're going to make a lot of money.
Sure.
It's delicious, and I love it.
I'm glad of that, Burma. You're always going to have champagne. And you're going to have plenty.
You're right. I was born for the good things just as well as that sister of mine. Take it from me, Tony. I'm going to get enough money to make that sister of mine look like a piker. Can I take it?
You're doing all right, Blondie. The way your marijuana customers are hooked on the stronger stuff, like H&C, you'll soon be Ice Queen of the Snow Peddlers. Blondie.
Calling all cars. Calling all cars.
Oh, where is it? Oh, where is it? The money? All of it, except $5. To hide your low short $5, you can do without your heroin.
Oh, but that's all I could get. You can't leave me like this.
And I came all this way.
You know that George is a drug addict. Stop it. If I have to do without it much longer, oh, don't you see, my husband, he will discover everything.
Why don't you make another connection? If you really want it, I might accept that ring for $5.
But it was my engagement ring.
You want this package or not? I'm the doll that should be sporting the rocks.
Oh, Gloria. Here. Oh, you don't mind a little bump, do you?
There, you're...
She's all right. Come on now.
She's doing all right, hey, Nick? I'll say she's the queen of the snow peddlers.
Listen, you guys. Have I got a $50,000 idea?
Hey, Tony, get at all these.
Wait. I gotta take a pop on this.
Yeah. Take another shot and it'll be a $100,000 idea.
What is it?
I'm making a connection. And who do you suppose I see but my charming sister, Mrs. Morgan Stewart, no less. Not only that, but what have she and her wealthy husband got but a kid? Does that give you an idea? Get it?
Well, you mean that,
That's just what I mean. When we snatch the kid, Elaine will suffer the torments of hell. Then after they dig up to get the kid back, We're in the 50 grand that the Morgan Stewarts are out.
But Blondie, you know what the rap is for a snatch job?
That's the beauty of it. There won't be any rap. Could a well-known society dame tell the world it's her own sister who stole her kid? Come on, you little brat, drink this.
Oh, don't make her cry, Blondie.
She's too stubborn to even bawl. Gee, how the little beast reminds me of my sister.
It sure has a lot of fun.
She has at that. Just like me when I was a kid.
Blondie, you're making contact in a half an hour. Yeah, and you better get started, too. Come on. Now you're going to bring this for Nicky, huh? Oh, come on.
Helen, why haven't you been wearing your ring lately?
Oh, my ring, yes. I hated to tell you.
Tell me? Tell me what?
Why, someone snatched it. I don't remember. It was one day when I was taking a nap.
It couldn't have been one of our friends. That blonde woman who visits you sometimes. Was she here?
Don't ask me. I don't want to talk about it. I'm terribly disturbed. What?
Lawrence, you better take Dean and ride out and see if you can locate Blondie.
What's this?
Rabbit.
And this?
Nice horsey. Bad horsey.
But horsey. And what's this now?
Nice horsey.
Right. Nice horsey.
Show me some more.
Oh, I suppose I have to.
You're ticklish. Where's the kitty?
The kitty? Let me see. Must be some place around here. Here he comes. Meow, meow, meow.
Nice kitty. Nice kitty. No. Where's the kitty's tail?
Well, where is the kitty's tail? Let me see.
Meow, meow. Nice kitty, nice kitty. Where's my mother?
Listen, Sugar.
Is that my mother?
We shall see. Come here, darling. Sit down. But it might be a very bad man. So close your eyes and keep quiet.
Remember, he might be a bad man.
Who's in this with you? Who's the other guy?
Oh, you won't talk, eh?
He'll talk.
Oh!
Who is it? Who is it?
That's for you to find out, you flatfoot.
I will. We'll wait for him.
Look at that. What a scoop. We come up here to get a ring and run into a load of dope. Look. The Morgan Stewart child.
Is that you, Mr. Stewart?
Why, yes.
Does that satisfy you?
Yes.
Give me the 50,000 and your child will be home in an hour.
I'm not going to pay any rent. We'll take the baby back with a promise not to cause you any trouble. You see, the child isn't really ours.
What do you mean?
It was born to my wife's sister 3 years ago when she disappeared.
Wife's sister?
Yes, we adopted it out of sentiment for her.
Your child will be back tonight.
What? Why, you...
You are right. They are not from the fire department.
If you listen to me, you're going to make a lot of money.
That's right, Burma. Tony just learned a responsible couple is willing to adopt your baby.
But my baby must have a home. But I want to keep my baby. Wife's sister. It's Elaine again. Elaine, 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 Elaine!
I'll need a heavy jolt to face the game.
Wow. What can I say about this one? Well, it was definitely a movie. You know, but it did wake me up to the fact that the Hollywood big boys, they can make some pretty bad movies, and Cats, this was one of them.
True enough, Bird. And yet, like all of these exploitation films, they have a cheesy kind of charm to it that makes it very watchable. And so, we will continue to bring them to you here on Offbeat Cinema.
You know, perhaps this film was saying that sometimes it's necessary to not only teach, but to punish.
But, like, Bird, what does that even have to do in relationship to this movie?
I'm sorry, Theo, that was the hemp talking again.
Hemp, green, reefer, weed, Mary Jane, whatever you call it, it all adds up to another wild ride here on Offbeat Cinema.
Oh, indeed it does. So join us again each and every week here at the Hungry Ear Coffee House, where the coffee is always hot and the movies are oh so cool.
And until then, cats and chicks, remember,
keep watching the skies. Just keep watching the skies.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.